Welcome back to Living 808, another episode of Empowered tonight.
That's right, and this one is featuring all about our keiki. You know, when you think about the future, the choices that we make today, right, in terms of the climate and sustainability, it's really the younger generation that's going to be impacted in the future. And when it comes down to a lot of the big moves that are being made that are going to be affecting their future, I mean, it really comes down to kind of the older generation to make the right choices. But there's a lot of keiki that are doing their part at a young age, not only in terms of influencing politicians and working towards policy and fighting for that side of it, but also kids that are actually getting their hands dirty and sustainability and working towards having a cleaner Hawaii. And, you know, we are going to be exploring quite a range for what the keiki are actually able to do and how some are really making a big impact. Because at the end of the day, kids, they're not just the victims of climate change, they can actually be really big movers in terms of making really positive changes. So it's going to be a great episode. It airs tonight on KH12 at 9:30, so make sure you check it out. And it's really impressive. Not only are we talking to, you know, when you talk about kids, we have some kids in high school that we're talking to, but I mean, there is even an impressive third grader that actually had a hand in a climate pledge from a few years back when they were in kindergarten. and now they're seeing some of the input that they made when they were back in kindergarten now. And it's something really neat. So make sure you check it out. It's gonna be a really cute episode. And it's actually really inspiring, not just for adults being like, wow, I should be doing more, but also for your kids. So sit down with the whole family and check it out.
Yeah, that's tonight at 9:30 right here on KH12. And speaking of Empowered, our friends over at AES have some exciting things going on.
Yes, on January 28th of this year, a team of AES employees and family members volunteered their day to support a tree planting service project in partnership with the Waikoloa Dry Forest Initiative. That's a 275-acre conservation area located next to the AES Waikoloa Solar and Storage Project, and it begins full operations this spring.
And the project is the largest solar and battery storage project on Hawaii Island, and when fully operational, will produce enough electricity to power close to 14,000 homes at one of the lowest rates for energy in the state, and is expected to reduce typical residential bills on Hawaii Island by about $2 a month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're just really excited about our Waikoloa Solar Project, which is located down the road from this forest preserve. And we like to partner with the area communities and really work together to preserve the environment and bring the communities together in a way that our employees and families can also serve and give back.
Once you find that area where you think a plant might be able to go, I would move some of this grass out of the way so you can see what's going on under there. And then you've got your hand pick here, and you're gonna start to dig around, and you're definitely gonna run into some rocks. That's normal here in Waikoloa.
So I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Isn't a lot faster than
Oh yeah, this is a good spot. It just was so great to see them really digging in the dirt and getting their hands dirty and putting down their devices.
Okay,
that's really good stuff. Being here with my children was so important, knowing that what they put in the ground today, they will be the ones that will come in 20, 30, 40 years and see the fruits of their labor. And that's what was really, really striking to me, is I'm not doing this for us, I'm doing this for them.
We planted about 100 trees overall and also planted about 400 seeds down into the soils. This whole restoration area is here to protect the remaining Wili Wili population here in Waikoloa. So Wili Wili is Wili Wili awesome.
Actually, the kids are very into it. Just want to do something that I thought would be good for the kids, you know, to bring them here. We're a renewable company, so I think it's good that we show that as well.
So we couldn't do a planting without our friend Willy Willy here. So this is a young Willy Willy that's maybe about 4 months old or so.
They showed us the proper way to do it, to make sure you put rocks around the plants so that they'll really thrive. We have some of our Hawaiian Electric community partners here with their families as well, and it's just been a really fun day.
I never had a chance to come out to see this dryland forest, and then also with AES sponsoring this, I'm looking forward to working with them as we have a journey to our 100% renewable goal by 2045. AES is an instrumental part of us achieving that goal.
It's estimated that we have less than 5% of dryland forests remaining in Hawaii. People are a really important component to the restoration here, so we're really powered by volunteers and powered by people in the community that care about this space.
Just seeing the difference between the fencing and on that side and on this side, it really shows the impact that we can have. It really shows the difference how much effort, we can put in and how much we can receive just from, planting the seed.
This is extra special. I actually live on the east side of Hawaii Island where there's lots of rain. And we got some rain today, which, as they said, was such a blessing, and they need it here.
It was beautiful. I think we had a great time. Obviously we had that downpour initially, but thankfully it cleared up and it still remained cloudy. Otherwise it would have been a very hot day to be planting trees. So I think in some sense it was perfect weather.
So to have rain falling today, especially as we're planting trees, is really, really encouraging sign. And we know that we're going to have more success with our outplants.
I'm just so proud of our team and our company and the fact that everybody really wanted to be here with their families. They flew in from Oahu and Kauai and Maui, and it's just so wonderful to see that everybody really wants to support the communities that we work in.
Now, this service project is one component of the partnership between AES Hawaii and the Waikoloa Dry Forest Initiative, which includes adopting an acre of the forestry preserve, planting more than 300 trees, making a donation in support of its mission, and supporting educational opportunities to teach students how vital protecting the environment and, of course, supporting reforestation is over on Hawaii Island. So very cool to see.
Yeah.
And it is so fun because a lot of those people that we were seeing in the video, we've actually interviewed for Empowered in the past. So great to see them doing great things.